Cheating doesn't just break trust, it fractures safety, identity, and emotional security. According to relationship therapists, repair is possible, but only when responsibility replaces excuses and actions replace words. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like to the channel and hit the bell for more videos. Here are the most effective, expert-backed ways couples can begin rebuilding after infidelity. Take full responsibility. No deflection. Avoid blaming stress, loneliness, or your partner. Healing begins when accountability is clear and complete. End all contact. With a third-party repair cannot begin while secrecy continues. This includes messages, social media, and checking in. Be radically honest without being cruel. Answer questions truthfully, but don't overshare details that cause unnecessary harm. Honesty should heal, not re-traumatize. Allow your partner's emotions. Anger, grief, confusion, numbness, all are normal. Trying to move on quickly invalidates the pain. Expect trust to rebuild. Slowly, trust doesn't return because you apologize. It returns through consistent behavior over time. Offer transparency. Willingly. Sharing passwords, routines, or schedules isn't punishment. It's reassurance during recovery. Listen more than you defend. Your partner needs to be heard more than corrected. Defensiveness blocks healing. Apologize repeatedly and specifically. Generic apologies feel hollow. Acknowledge what you did, how it hurt, and why it mattered. Understand why it happened. Not to excuse it, but to prevent repetition. This often requires honest self-reflection or therapy. Be patient with setbacks. Healing isn't linear. Triggers and emotional waves are part of the process. Seek professional help. Couples therapy provides structure, safety, and guidance during emotional chaos. Rebuild emotional intimacy. First, physical closeness often follows emotional safety, not the other way around. Keep your promises, especially small ones. Consistency in daily actions rebuilds credibility faster than grand gestures. Allow your partner control over the pace. The betrayed partner decides when, and if, forgiveness comes. Show changed behavior, not just regret. True remorse looks like growth, boundaries, and new habits. Accept that forgiveness is not guaranteed. Repair requires humility, not entitlement to reconciliation. Create new relationship agreements. Discuss boundaries, communication expectations, and emotional needs moving forward. Practice emotional availability. Being present, open, and responsive helps restore safety. Let go of the old relationship experts. Say the relationship before cheating is over. Healing means building a new one, consciously. Commit to long-term change. Repair isn't a phase. It's a sustained shift in character and behavior. Accept that you lost moral high ground. Trying to lecture, control, or criticize your partner after cheating only deepens resentment. Stop policing their reactions. Healing doesn't follow a timeline that makes you comfortable. Acknowledge the trauma. You caused infidelity often creates symptoms similar to emotional trauma, anxiety, hypervigilance, and trust fear. Don't ask them to trust you again. Trust is rebuilt through behavior, not requests. Avoid comparing your pain to theirs. Guilt is not the same as betrayal. Center their experience first. Be prepared for tough questions. Avoiding questions signals continued secrecy. Stay calm. During emotional conversations, your ability to regulate yourself restores emotional safety. Learn their new triggers. Certain places, dates, or behaviors may now cause emotional reactions. Respect them. Stop minimizing the affair. It didn't mean anything often hurts more than it helps. Reassure them without pressure. Say, I'm here even when it's hard. Understand that love may feel different. Affection may return slowly or in a new form. Let them reclaim their dignity. Avoid behaviors that make them feel foolish for staying. Don't rush. Sexual reconnection. Physical intimacy should feel safe, not forced. Expect moments of withdrawal. Pulling back is often a form of self-protection. Avoid playing the victim. Self-pity blocks accountability. Rebuild friendship, not just romance. Emotional safety starts with respect and companionship. Learn to sit with their silence. Not all healing happens through talking. Create new shared experiences, new memories. Help reduce emotional dominance of the past. Respect if they need space. Space can heal. Control cannot. Commit even. When it feels unrewarding. True repair is about integrity, not instant validation. Be willing to hear the same pain repeatedly. Repetition isn't punishment. It's processing. Rebuild trust in public and private. How you act when no one is watching matters just as much as reassurance at home. Work on yourself. If the relationship ends, growth shouldn't depend on whether they stay. Don't use "I've changed" as a shield. Change must be visible, consistent, and sustained, not declared. Understand that staying is also brave. If your partner chooses to try again, recognize the courage it takes and honor it. Conclusion. Repairing a relationship after cheating is not about going back to normal. It's about accountability, patience, consistency, emotional courage. Repair is slow, uncomfortable, unforgiving of shortcuts. Sometimes love survives betrayal, but only when truth replaces secrecy and effort replaces excuses. But it doesn't always end the story. But for couples who choose honesty over ego and growth over denial, something stronger and more conscious can emerge.